Yes, there is life after the I do, despite how crazy your marriage looks right now. But it's going to take both of you to make it work. So if you're ready to explore ways to improve what God has put together so that no man can put asunder, journey with me for the next few weeks right here on Higher Learning. Each week, my goal is to share with you some of the steps I believe will help make your marriage work well. Now, there's a lot of different folks out there with a lot of different ideas, and some are great, believe me. But I put together about 9 different steps that I believe is important when it comes to having a marriage that works. And today, I want to talk about communication because one of the things I've learned as a life coach is that people just don't like communicating with each other. And if you don't take time to communicate, then you're not going to be able to work out the problems. Because communications is key. But what has to happen is that each party must take the time to listen and not just hear. Folks hear with the ears, but you listen with your heart. And if you take the time to listen with your heart, you begin to realize what the person is actually saying. Too many times we want to inter- interrupt, for the most part, your partner, trying to get your 2 cents in, trying to dominate the conversation, while all the while, all it really takes is for you just to shut up and listen. Listen with your heart. The person normally wouldn't say what they want to say unless they truly mean it, especially when they're trying to work out a conflict within the relationship. One of the first things I've learned in conflict resolution is listening, taking the time to take in exactly what the person is saying. Give the person the time to speak. And then after the person speaks, making sure that the person has said everything they want to say, then you provide a response. And don't respond in anger. Don't respond as if you got your feelings hurt. Realize that this may be a very difficult conversation. It may be hard for the person to say what they need to say to you. But if you don't provide a safe space for your partner, then your partner will never truly open up and they will carry that burden within them, unable to really release it. And what kind of marriage is it that your partner is carrying the burden of something deep in their heart? And you should be the one person in their life that should be able to share that. And you wonder why they're going out to try to find other people to share, to talk to, because you haven't taken the time to listen. You heard what he said, but like I said, you didn't listen. Listening with the heart means you're taking in exactly what that person is saying. And you realize the gravity of it, the extent of it, the hurt, the pain that comes with every word that's being said. And like the old saying, you take it to heart. You really are listening in a way so that you can truly understand. And if you don't know exactly what she's or he is saying, then tell them to calmly explain why you feel that way. And I guarantee you that person, if you would create a safe space for them, will open up. And the more that person opens up, the more comes out. And the more that comes out, the better the understanding of the situation. So look, at the end of each one of these broadcasts for the next few weeks, there's going to be a QR code. And if you find yourself needing a little more guidance in anything that I've talked about, hit that QR code and it'll take you to my website. And from there, you can make a reservation, or not a reservation, you make an appointment, and we can take it even further. My goal is to help couples get to a right relationship. I believe God put man and woman together for a purpose. And I believe that together we can journey through some of the issues that are going on in marriages today. I find it amazing that a lot of Christian couples are getting divorced. And I've always had a little problem with that. So if there's anything I can do to help with that, please don't hesitate. Hit that QR code, swipe that, scan it, and let me know if there's something else I can do. Because communication, my brothers and sisters, are so important. It helps to know what your partner is thinking, how they feel. So let's work together. So for the next few weeks, we'll carry through some situations, we'll talk about different things, and prayerfully, we'll get to the point by the end of this, you'll have the tools necessary to have a marriage that works. So be blessed.